All right, guys. I'm going to show you how to make a pattern in Photoshop and then export that pattern file. So if you can see here, I want you to start a new file in Photoshop and just match my settings, which is label it with your last name and your food truck name. And then you're going to make it 12 inches. Change this to inches if it's not already there, by 12. And 300 pixel resolution, RGB color, and make sure you change the background to transparent, and then hit create. And then this is where you're going to place your logo file. So whether you open up your brand guideline, and you can go to File, Open, and open up the template. I'm just going to use the template from, well, this is a screenshot version of it. But you would grab, I'm just going to grab anything off of this, even this, just this screenshot, just to show you. There. So for yours, you should have the Photoshop file of the bottom of your brand guideline. It should have been given to you with whoever did it in your group, or you could just place in, if you just have the logo file to work with for right now, you can just go to File, Place Embed, and place that in. I'm going to drop in just anything from my libraries. I'm gonna try to find sorry. And libraries is something I really haven't implemented into if you can get it to work, it is a great tool to use, but it doesn't always work and sync. It's been a little quirky with our accounts. Which it's still not working. So I'm just gonna put in whatever this is. I had something here. All right. Super small, because it was just from a screenshot. So hopefully your logo is not pixeled like this, but this is just to show you guys real fast. So I am going to make a pattern using this. Go to View, Pattern Preview, hit OK. Command minus zooms out. Command T gives you the transform controls, and then you can, size it up, size it down, rotate it. If you just do this and submit this as your pattern, you will only get 5 out of 25 points. I want you to get creative with these. This is implementing other elements from your branding. This is so you're telling more of the story of your brand. Your group may use it, you may not. But I want you to attempt to get creative with these. You can use the brush tool. You can use more typography using the type tool. You can use shapes. I'm just going to implement here. I'm going to do, if you do just like a box, you can see here, it makes like a little dash line. If I were to take this from edge to edge, so you have to do pattern preview to do it, because it will bleed it'll bleed over. If you see, if I put it halfway on my canvas, it'll make it so it bleeds over in the other side. Once you get the pattern the way you like it, hopefully looking better than this one, I'll just do one more. There you go. All right. Then you go to Edit, Define Pattern. and put your last name and the food truck name and hit OK. Now I want you to open up your pattern panel. If you can't see it over on the right, you can always go to Window and open it up that way. Mine's already open, and I'll just bring it out here to show you. If you click and hold and drag out, you can, bring it out and resize it. But I want you to hit this 3 dots on the patterns panel, or is it 4 lines? Hit the 4 lines, scroll down to export selected pattern. And you have to have your whatever, when you hit edit define pattern, it made a swatch. It should initially be still selected on that swatch. Export selected pattern. Now here's the thing. It is going to take you into, you have to know where you save it. So put your last name, food truck name, and you can do even pattern. Truck name, pattern. And you see that it's a .pat file. That's the file I want you to submit. But it is going to initially put you in the application, in the backend application file, to just redirect the location on where it goes so you can submit it. Just hit desktop. If you click here, and change the location to desktop. And then hit save, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. If this is what a pattern icon looks like, and this is what you're going to submit. And you can see here, when I double click this, it's almost like when you guys downloaded a brush. It will do that little click, and it'll show up, and you can see it in here as its own file. So that's how you would save and make pattern files and drop them so other people could use the pattern file. All right. So make sure you submit that into Schoology and get creative with this. In Schoology, let me start. I want to show you real fast before I end. In Schoology, you're going to submit it right here. And you can see other people's patterns that they submitted. And that's why I wanted you to put your truck name and your last name, so anybody within your group can see that the pattern you were uploaded was for your group. All right.